to make these comebacks every night, or is it starting to get frustrating to need to so often?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little frustrating, but we just can't dig ourselves a hole like that. Obviously, we see what we're capable of when our back's against the wall. We just can't back ourselves into a corner to start every game. And we're gonna have to change that, and we're gonna have to come out and do it. We've talked about it for a few now, and it's time to just kind of put it into action. And like you said, it's definitely encouraging to see what we can be, and when we have to, but we just need to have that from the jump.
Chris Gardner.
Kelly, in your opinion, what needs to change to make it happen?
Obviously there's a plethora of things that you could point at, but I think it's energy, enthusiasm at the start. Just getting off to a good start and making sure that we're locked in, on both ends of the floor to what we're doing, and just making extra efforts, on both ends of the floor. And I think there's times where we play really hard. We just got to play smart and play together, on both ends of the floor. And sometimes, defensively, I think when we kind of get down in these games, I think it could be a little more together, communication wise, and letting each other know, just where people are and where we're at, and when we're going to help, when we're not, that kind of stuff. And just talk to each other and lift each other's spirits. It goes a long way in this league.
Thank you.
Adam Spolin.
You say that you guys have talked about it. Is it frustrating that despite talking about it, it keeps happening?
Yeah, yeah. Nobody wants to lose, right? Nobody's going out there, enjoying losing. So, at the end of the day, yeah, we're all a little frustrated, and we want to turn this thing around, and we want, to come out on the winning end, of some of these games. So, yeah, it's a little frustrating, but you're not gonna, change things in one day. It's a process, and you just got to keep taking a step forward. 2 steps forward. If you take a step back, it's got to be 2 steps forward, and just keep moving forward every single day. As a unit and as a group.
Brian Barefield.
Kelly, what adjustments did you make at halftime to come out so aggressive in the second half?
I think we just played hard, played together, on both ends. We rebounded the ball well, until a little bit late in that fourth quarter. We let a couple long ones get away from us that made us pay. But I think we were just together, organized, and we got out in transition. In the first half they were in transition, kind of put us on our heels. And this half, when you get stopped, you can run. If you're taking the ball out the net, it's tough to run.
Jonathan Fagan.
Lately, you've been on the bigger physical fives with Christian on the fours. Does that suit you better? And is that kind of the way you feel like it needs to be going forward, particularly as you get some of the bigger guys, Jokic coming in and some of the other ones?
It's a good question. Kind of just going with the game plan that coach puts forward. Whatever they tell us to do, that's kind of what we're trying to go out and execute. I think it can go either way. I think we can both guard different spots, but that's the way we've done the last couple of games, and I'm comfortable guarding fives, especially in this league now. But it is what it is. Just whatever they ask of us, we're going to try and do to the best of our abilities.
I guess you don't get much satisfaction tonight out of being the top scoring Zag in the game.
Yeah, unfortunately not. I guess small victories. Really small victories.
Thanks.
Mark Berman.
Kelly, I know it's a relatively small sample, but you've been around long enough in this league to have a gauge. What have you figured out about Stephen Silas in your time here?
Obviously I've been here, 3 weeks maybe now. he knows a lot. He knows a lot about the game. How it's played. The movement of the game, and I think he's a really good coach. I think he does a lot of things really well. He lets us play free, lets us be ourselves. Gives us structure that we need. We just need to go out and execute game plans a little bit better. On both ends of the floor, but I think he does a great job, and I think he's here for a reason, obviously, and he has a great basketball mind.
And last question, Adam Spollen.
Follow up on that. Are there similarities that you see with him and Brad Stevens and Spoelstra?
Yeah, definitely. I've played for 3 great coaches now. I've been blessed to be in this league for 8 years and play for 3 great coaches, and you do see similarities in the way that they operate, and the way that they draw up plays and try to take advantage of certain situations. Obviously everybody has their own kind of unique way of going about things and style and game plans. But I think he does a good job, and he adjusts on the fly. Depending on what's going on, who's out there, what's working, what's not working, and I think one of his strengths is he never gets too high, never gets too low, and that was something that Brad Stevens used to tell us in Boston, and I think that's something that's really good, and keeping even keel and making sure that you're not overreacting to things, but you're making adjustments and doing what you can to to help your team win.